you volunteered and marshaled for Parkrun and also the events elsewhere in London and so forth as well. So what is it about the community element which drives you? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. It's been such a long time since the last posted a video. I think it must be about a year or so. Just been busy with work, family, just life in general. But we're back, and today we're going to be speaking to Elliott Cole, who is a friend and also a fellow runner in the local area. Elliott belongs to a local running club called REDS, which stands for Rochford Endurance and Distance. So on a warm weekday, I believe, yes, it was a weekday, I went down to Southend on C running track.
Then we went into a pyramid session, started at 12s, into 8s, into 6, into 4, into 2 with varied recovery, depending on your lap times. I think it's good to have a community base of, like I say, I've got guys like yourself I've known for getting on for probably 10, 15 years now, so see you as friends, not just sort of guys I run with. Lots of other guys locally I've known for years and years, so go out with those socially as well as just running.
400, 600, 800, 1200.
Decided to go to parkrun, first parkrun in about probably 2 years, and I bumped into a big bunch of REDS runners.
Too fast.
Yeah.
Too fast for old man.
So been a member just under a month now. Attended several of their training sessions on a Tuesday and a Thursday evening, and it's just been really good. The sessions are nice, there's plenty of coaches, so we get a good mix of sessions, and it's good to have different people leading them.
Mix of speeds with a nice little pace in the middle, a nice bit of fast pace in the middle.
There's runners of all abilities there, so you kind of gravitate to those that are at your level and run with them, and there's quicker runners to run with, or if you just fancy, taking it easy, there's generally, a group that are just doing a bit more of a social run.
Oh, so warm, yeah, really close.
Good stuff, man. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
struggling to talk, but yeah.
You're looking good.
Thank you, cheers.
Looking forward to my first race for REDS on Sunday in the first cross-country race of the season.
How did you find that?
Tough.
Tough. Is it the humidity, or is it just
I'm at the start of marathon training as well, so I've been doing some 50-mile weeks, strength training yesterday, so I think I'm carrying a bit of fatigue. But,
No doubt.
But yeah, it is pretty tough.
So you're looking good, so that's good.
It's just a good community. Yeah, I mean, lots of guys at REDS now, 2 years ago didn't know who they were, so now I've got class with friends. Yeah, new guys joining all the time, so yeah, it's good.
So Elliott has got some decent times for an old boy, albeit most of those times came a little while back. Sorry, I've just got to tell you how it is. To see if I can get close to remembering some of your PBs and the distances. So the 5K, I think it's 17:39.
17:39.
I see, I got that right. Okay, and as you already mentioned, the 10K is 38:04. Half marathon, I know this one specifically, is 1:21. Let me guess, 45?
That's the one.
I would say the 1:21 is probably Elliott's most competitive time. Yeah, definitely, 100%. And at the age of 47 or thereabouts, that's a strong time. Being competitive as we are, I tried to go after that target, but never got closer than within 2 minutes of that time. So that's a strong time.
I'm a firm believer everything's got to happen on the day.
Yeah.
You can train and train and train. There's so many variables that could throw it off. If the weather, you could have had a bad meal the night before. Like, you've got to tick lots of boxes. And I'm just quite lucky when I did Cambridge back when I did, I think it's 23? 23. You know more than I do. Literally, I woke up in the morning and I knew I was gonna. All the boxes were ticked, and I knew I was gonna do the time I wanted to do plus some. So yeah.
Okay. And then your weakest event, would you say?
10K.
10K.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because I tend to go out too hard. I try and run it like a 5K, where I get to the 5K mark and you think, oh, what have I done? I've still got another 5k to go. So yeah, it's always been my nemesis, the 10k.
So just under 2 years ago, in December 2023, Elliott and I travelled to London for a 10k race. The goal for both of us was to try to break 38 minutes in the 10k. At least that was a plan when we were discussing it on the train. However, when we got there, Elliott took off a bit sharpish at the start, and it felt like we were going more at 5:55 per mile pace rather than the 6:05 per mile pace that we needed to sneak just under 38 minutes. Anyway, as we were going along, I said to El, I think we're going a bit too fast. And I dropped back a little bit, but he just soldiered on, as you do. And a few minutes later or so, I saw him, and he had stopped, presumably to get a breather. I reckon that brief stop that he took probably cost him about 10 to 15 seconds or so. He finished in 38 minutes and 17 seconds. Sorry, El, I just had to drop that in there. It is my channel after all. And just going back to the sort of marathon sort of thing, with your time sort of like 12 seconds away from making sub 3. 11 seconds away, okay. So what time did you get?
3 hours, 11 seconds.
So you're 12 seconds away from making sub 3 then?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Any reason why you didn't get to that time?
I made a schoolboy error. I think from memory, I got to about 22 miles in. I literally stopped to have a drink, and that probably cost me. Well, it did.
Yeah.
That cost me crossing the line under sub 3.
So close. Did you really need a drink that much?
Yeah, I was bad shape. I hadn't really trained for it. I'd done lots of sort of long, easy runs with Sam, my wife, and some of her friends at the time. I hadn't gone out and sort of smashed out silly, crazy long runs at silly paces. I just turned up. There was no pressure. I think that probably helped to some extent. Matt Barrett, another local runner, he paced me pretty much on point to I think about mile 20.
Yeah.
And then I sort of thought, yeah, this is looking okay, as you do. Sort of cracked on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. So if I could turn back the clock, 11 seconds you can make up.
Okay, Vitality 10k analysis. Where do I start? Well, started training block 18 weeks ago using the now famous Runner app. Will I carry on using it? Probably yes, but not to such a heavy extent where I'm pretty much following it word for word, pace by pace. I think moving forward, I'm gonna sort of go back to what I know works for me, which isn't doing 5 runs a week, isn't doing 2 speed sessions a week, and go back to enjoying running, I guess, and not sort of being told every day what you got to do. I was losing some enjoyment from it, if honest. Week leading up to the race, pulled something in my lower back, which was great fun. So yeah, hobbling around, not really sure whether I was going to make the start line or not, but I did. Went into the race not really knowing whether I was going to finish or not, or whether the back was going to behave or not. Did a run a few days before the race, it wasn't comfortable. So sort of, it was going in there with not really knowing what was going to happen. Was I hoping for a PB? Yes, I'd be lying if I said otherwise. At the start of the 18-week plan, it was right, come on, let's focus, let's give this a good crack and see if we could beat that 10k time from getting on 6 years ago. Always a big ask, but head was in the right place when I went into the training block to give that a go. On the day, weather was perfect, race was really good, highly recommend it, very well supported. Lots of club members there as well, which was good. Managed to blag a spot in the Vitality Hospitality marquee as well, which was good beforehand. Food, drink laid on, post-massage afterwards, which helped. The race itself, managed to hold a pace between sort of 6:10, 6:20 minute miling, which, if I was honest, is probably where my sort of fitness sits at the moment. 6:20 minute miling, could hold that reasonably well for sort of 5k to 10k. Cross the line is 39, 31, which was still a sub 40. Again, wasn't disappointed. Yes, because it wasn't the time I wanted, but running's for fun, it's a hobby. Move on to the next race and still keep on trying. I'm not beaten yet with 10Ks. I still think the legs are there and the head's there to try and break that 10K time from sort of 6 years ago. Just need to change the way I train, I think, and sort of go back to what I know works for me. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, enjoyed it. Overall, nothing else is in the diary now up until the end of the year, race-wise. So yeah, just going to enjoy going back to training with the club, getting out a few times a week, maybe take on some swimming as well. But yeah, just enjoy running again. Managed to get a photo with Jessica Ennis as well, which again is always nice to have in your photo album.